Hello, welcome to Calculus by Dr. Oz. This is Video Enhanced Math 136 Honors, Section 706, Calculus 1, Hybrid Course. In this video, I'm going to try to highlight some important themes of the syllabus, and please read the rest of the syllabus by yourself in your own convenient time. Right, let's talk about the meeting times. So we are going to have asynchronous online lectures every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These are going to be through recorded lecture videos by me, and these are all going to be available at the Blackboard website, which I'm going to explain in a few minutes. And we will have synchronous online recitations under the direction of a teaching assistant. These are all going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays during the regular lecture times. And recitations are going to be done through Zoom, all virtual online. And on top of everything here, I'm going to have a live QA session during the official lecture time, and that's going to be virtual as well. So to sum up, you're going to see me synchronously every Friday via Zoom, and you're going to see the TA twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. Well, the good news here is that I also provide my own recitation videos on top of the synchronous online recitations. So you will also have a set of my videos complimentary all the way to you. And here's my virtual office hours, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:45 to 1:45, and I have a meeting ID for that. And our teaching assistant, his name is Ian Ray, and he's going to be the one conducting the recitations, and he's going to upload his office hours right here. And once they are available, I'm going to let you know about those. We're going to be using Blackboard as the homepage of this course, and also we're going to use Cengage's WebAssign for online assessments. All the lecture notes and videos, recitation notes and videos by me, surveys and announcements are uploaded to the corresponding module of Blackboard. And all course announcements will be posted in Blackboard as well. And please use your WKU email address for that purpose. And all assignments, including homework assignments, quizzes, and tests, are going to be taken in WebAssign. And this is sort of like how we're going to use two different platforms effectively. And here is the textbook information. And if you're enrolled in Day 1 Access, please read all the way from here and down. And that means you have the access to the textbook, ebook, and also you're going to be billed automatically. And we have a calculator policy listed here. For homework assignments and quizzes, you can use, in fact, any calculator, but for test center exams and the final exam, you're going to use only TI-83 or TI-84 type calculator, so make sure you have one of these two available for you. And again, these are all for the exams. For other stuff, homework assignments and quizzes, you can use any type of calculator. Let me just mention about the lecture and recitations and their videos. So we have lectures technically Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you have the lecture notes and the lecture videos provided to you complimentary on Blackboard. And we have the recitations Tuesdays and Thursdays led by the teaching assistant synchronously online during the official lecture time via Zoom. Well, for recitations, enrollment is taken, so attendance is mandatory. And the teaching assistant essentially will go through certain problems from my recitations and the homework assignments. So you will have, in fact, two different recitations provided to you, one by me, one by the TA. But one is asynchronous, the other one is synchronous, on top of the lecture videos. Okay? You can also bring your own question to the recitations. In addition to all above, as I said, I want to reinforce this. We have professionally recorded recitation videos provided to you complimentary. And in Blackboard, you're going to have a course module for every chapter, and every submodule, you will have the covered section from that chapter. For each section, there's one PowerPoint file for the lecture and another one for the recitation for practicing the content. Um, in each PowerPoint file for recitations by me, you will find 3 to 8 practice problems with short videos, thoroughly solved step by step by me. And these are similar to the ones in the homework assignments and quizzes. And the TA, when he does the synchronous recitations, he will refer to my recitation videos time to time. Make sure that you watch recitation videos before you go to the synchronous recitations of the TA. And the way you should study is just reading and watching the lecture notes first and the videos obviously, and then get engaged with the videos of recitations, and then during the synchronous recitations by the TA and during the live QA session by me every Friday, you come and ask your questions and get help. And I expect to have group work during the synchronous recitations and live QA sessions. And here's the course website at Blackboard. As you see on the left, you have the course information listed, and you have the syllabus and the orientation. If you click on that, you'll have a copy of the syllabus listed here, and you have an orientation assignment waiting for you at WebAssign starting from Monday. And we're gonna have a survey conducted with Dr. G, and you can find a short video about that here, and I'll explain that if you participate in that survey and give us feedback, you'll be given extra credit points. And not to mention, all of the instructional videos by me are copyrighted, and in fact, some of these videos are purchased by the textbook company. So make sure that you don't reproduce the content. You can share this content, but you can't reproduce the content. And here is my Instagram account only for teaching math courses, and sometimes I provide Instagram quizzes. And if you have an Instagram account, this is a good opportunity for you. If you don't have it, that's still fine. But this is, don't take it as like really serious extra credit point type stuff, but it's just for fun that you get engaged with certain questions of calculus through my Instagram account. And I list all the exam resources here, and you can find information about it. And here are the formula cards that are provided to you complimentary. And in WebAssign, you're going to have practice quizzes and stuff. I'll show you in a sec, and make sure like you're aware of that. Okay. And this is under the submodule called Syllabus and Orientation. And if you click on the instructor info, you're going to land into this submodule here where you can find information about me, Dr. G, Dr. Natasha G, and that's her email address. And for collecting data through your feedback about the recitation videos of myself, you're going to be given extra credit points, as I mentioned. And all of the feedback that you provide with Dr. G is confidential, and I don't even get involved in those. So feel free just to give honest feedback to Dr. G about the course. And here's the information for the recitation leader, so Ian Ray, and we provide you the email address of him. He doesn't have the Zoom ID yet, but he will. And once he has a schedule of his own courses in the grad school, he's going to let us know about his office hours. So all are going to be uploaded in here. Under course content, we have the course modules. Let's click on that, and as you see that we have 5 chapters to be covered throughout the semester. And chapter 1 is pre-calculus. Technically, most instructors skip this part because it's expected that you know pre-calculus. But I just wanted to devote the first week to pre-calculus topics so that you get the rust out of the way before you start the actual calculus topics, which is in fact chapter 2. And in each module, you're going to be given the course learning objectives at the top. And for each submodule here, correspond to the covered section from the book. So let's say like you have section 2.1, you should review the lecture notes in PowerPoint, and you should practice my recitation videos here. And then you're going to submit a homework assignment right here. Okay, and if you just scroll through that, you will have more practice and submit links here. So for example, at the end of section 2.5, you're going to submit one homework assignment and one quiz assignment. And you're going to have a chapter review assignment at the end. And all of the course videos, by the way, the recitation videos by me, are also given to you right here in this table. So you can actually have a good shortcut for those videos here. And also for each section, I try to provide you some visuals. These are not necessarily something that you are supposed to check, but if you click on that, you will have like a nice animation of certain things coming through this section. But again, these are not mandatory. This is just to give you some ideas. Sometimes I use those animations in my lectures, so I just wanted to provide you copies of that in each sub-module. And under course content, you have announcements. If you click on that, you will have the first announcement of the course here, but you will have more of those coming your way, and this is the place where you check the announcements. And you also have something called Access WebAssign, and this is how you get to the assessment system called WebAssign, and there's a direct bridge to WebAssign, so you don't need to separately log into to WebAssign with other credentials. So if you click on this link, you'll be automatically directed to your WebAssign account. As you land into WebAssign, you're being asked to choose the course or the section you're involved with, and you are in the section 706. If you click on that, you're going to land into this web page. As you see that you don't have any assignments listed at the left corner, but you will have starting from Monday, and then you will see all the available assignments listed over there with their due dates. And the grades are going to pop here and as well here. So if you click on the grades tab here, so you'll be directed to another Outlook where you're going to see your grade. And also you have a personal study plan listed here. So if you say like want to practice with quiz topics, so from each chapter you have chapter quizzes and practice quizzes for each section. For example, for 2.2, you have a practice quiz. You can just click right here. And if you want to look at the tutorial uploaded by the WebAssign system, you can also watch the tutorial and practice yourself with the quiz before you take the quiz. Okay. And if you go back here, communication is right here, and announcements are done here. If I want to make an announcement through WebAssign, this is the place where you should check. I rarely make announcements through WebAssign though, just for your information. But if you send me an email through WebAssign, and if I reply back to you, it's going to pop right here in communication, okay? And your calendar is going to tell you exactly what assignments are available. And here is the ebook. Here is the access to the ebook. If you click on that, you will access to the ebook, and you will have all the interactive components of the book coming along with that. This is pretty much what the Outlook looks like for WebAssign. And under tools and resources, you have the most important link over there is the Zoom meeting. So for Fridays QA sessions and Tuesdays and Thursdays recitations, we're going to provide the Zoom links here, so you can directly just log into your Zoom from this link here. Okay. All right, let's go back to syllabus. All right, so let's continue with the online homework assignments. So you have 30 homework assignments and 4 chapter reviews to be completed in WebAssign. And it's your responsibility to keep up with the due dates of homework assignments. The good news is that you're allowed to have 10 tries for each question in the homework assignment, and you should expect 8 to 15 questions in each homework assignment. And you should aim for 70% to continue to the next assignment. And obviously, technical difficulty is not a valid excuse for missing homework assignments because I give you enough time to finish the homework assignments, to finish and submit homework assignments. And for each homework assignment, you will have up to 3 questions to turn in your handwritten work so that the grader, in fact, the teaching assistant, will provide you his personalized feedback. And the intention here is not to grade your written work, but to provide you constructive feedback that would be essential for quizzes and tests and the final exam, obviously. And the way you provide your work is just simply taking the picture of your work and upload the file to WebAssign. And you should expect to get your paper back in a few days based on like depending on the schedule of the teaching assistant. And your 5 lowest homework scores will be dropped at the end of the semester, which is pretty good. And for that reason, we don't offer you any makeup for any reason. So don't ask for makeups for homework assignments. All right, you have weekly online quizzes. So in total, you will have 15 quizzes to be completed at the online assessment system WebAssign. Again, it's your responsibility to keep up with the quizzes and their due dates. And quizzes will be available starting from 4 p.m. every Thursday to Friday midnight. So I give you like a plenty of time to take the quiz, and you have 45 to 75 minutes provided to you for each quiz with 3 to 6 questions. Unlike the homework assignment, you will be allowed only 1 try for multiple choice questions and 3 tries for all other questions. And in each quiz, there are at most 2 questions for which you should upload your handwritten work, essentially by taking a picture of your work and upload it to the system. And the grader this time is going to grade it, not for the sake of only giving you feedback, but for grading purpose. And we're not going to rely on to WebAssign grading for those questions. Okay. And once the grader finishes the grading, then he's gonna update your grade at WebAssign based on his grading for those questions. And for certain quizzes, I may ask you to upload a short video, and whenever this is the case, I'm going to give you and I'm going to provide you an announcement for that before each quiz, so you will know that you will be uploading a little video explaining your work with your own words. And out of 15, we're going to have 4 lowest quiz scores dropped at the end of the semester. And for that reason, we do not provide you any makeup for any reason. Don't ask for it. And finally, you're going to be given 2 60-minute tests and a final exam. That's going to be 2 hours. And that's going to be comprehensive as well. All exams will be taken online in WebAssign, and you're going to be allowed only TA83 or 84 calculators. And depending on the flow of this, the flow of the spread of COVID-19, things may change, but I'll just always keep you updated on that. But again, these are test center proctored exams, and you will have only TA83, 84 type calculators allowed. And I'll provide you formula sheets, which are provided to you in the exam resources as well. And unlike quizzes and homework assignments, you're going to provide the details of solution details of each question with your own work. Okay, so generally I ask 6 to 8 questions, so that means you're going to provide all the work for that on scratch papers. And here's the makeup policy for exams. If you miss an exam with a valid excuse, your final exam will be replacing your missing exam grade. Okay, so so that you know exactly what the makeup policy for the tests and exams are. All right, we have 2 formative course assessment surveys given to you during the semester. One is going to be around the 4th week, and the other one is going to be around the 10th week. This is all about giving us feedback about this course. and you're going to be rewarded by 10 points for each survey, and sorry, 100 points for each survey, which essentially adds up to 1% extra added to your final exam. So if you go through 2 surveys, you have 2% already added to your final score. And here's the grading scheme. So you have 30 homework assignments, 4 chapter review assignments, 15 quizzes, and 2 tests and a final exam. So you will have 15% of the average of the homework, and you will have 30% of the average of the quizzes, 15% for the first test, 20% each for the test 2 and comprehensive final exam, and you will have extra 2% coming to your way for the surveys. So that adds up to 102%. And also, if you participate in the survey with Dr. G, and if you fulfill all the requirements, including short interviews with her, you're going to be given extra 2 to 3% at the end of the semester. And I'll make an announcement for that. And in the first week, I'm going to ask you to submit a consent form if you are willing to provide Dr. G feedback about this course, and especially for my instructional videos. And these are going to be all confidential, and I'm not involved in any of that process. So Dr. G is going to contact you separately and ask for your honest feedback. And to get an A, you should have at least 90%, and 80% for B, 70% for C, 60% for D, and anything below is going to take you to an F. All right. So the communication by me is done by emails. That's the best way. And if you ask for a Zoom meeting, please ask for an appointment, so we will schedule you sometime during the week so that we are both free at that time, so we can have like 10 to 15 minutes Zoom meetings and answering your questions. All right, these are all I wanted to share with you from Syllabus, and please read the rest in your own convenient time. A copy of that is available at TopNet and Blackboard as well. And thank you very much for enrolling in this course, and hopefully we're going to have a wonderful semester. And our first meeting is going to be on the very first Friday of the first week through the QA session, and this is going to be done online. And before then, we may also meet on Tuesday and Thursday through the rest stations. And I'll make sure that everything runs smoothly during the rest stations of the first week. All right, bye.